want to do different in your life, all right? So be ready for that. In a moment, I'm going to bring up one of my new friends, Bo. Bo, the moment I met him today, I just could feel he has this huge, amazing presence. And he has a movement called Bowed, Not Broken. And he's going to share a little bit about him, about what he's found to have hope in his message. So will you please welcome him with a huge, warm round of applause.
You need this microphone? Happy birthday. That's what it is. Happy birthday. Dave Kimball, come on, please. Can I borrow a little soul? Can I borrow that little soul right there? Maybe two. Maybe two. Okay. Come up here. And you too, sweetheart. Stand right here. I'm going to put you in front of everybody. You are imperfectly perfect. That's the fact. You are imperfectly perfect. Can you say that with me? You are imperfectly perfect. Or I am. I am imperfectly perfect. Whether you're this big, or you're that big, or you're this big. Right? My whole message of Bowed Not Broken is something that came to me a little while ago. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it, okay? You're imperfectly perfect. Go sit down for a minute. Or you can stay up there. My message is about faith, courage, and endurance. And faith in yourself. You can have a higher power, higher spirit, whatever it is, but it's faith, and it's the courage to do things that are outside of your box, or courage to do things. You might be in a hole. You need to dig yourself out. You might be in whatever kinds of trouble you're in, okay? And the last part is endurance. And that's physical endurance, mental and physical endurance, and endurance in the world. Because we know, because we're imperfectly perfect, that things happen to us, right? We can do everything right in our life, but things are going to happen to us, right? Good and bad. All right? Good and bad. So, I'm not going to take a lot of time because you've got a lot of really good speakers here, but I will tell you that from the age of 7, I saved my first human being in a riptide in Southern California. And from then on, I didn't realize it till a few years ago, that's all I've been doing, is saving people. And a few years ago, I saved myself after 50 years. And that was a moment, when I talk about imperfectly perfect, that was a moment for me, because I look back at the strive to be perfect. And when we talk about teenagers, we talk about teenagers that have to be fit in and have to this and we have to that. No, you don't. You teenagers out there, you don't. You need to be you, okay? You need to be you. Imperfectly perfect, you. Same thing with all the old folk in the room too. There are times when you will question that. You will always question that. Faith in yourself, courage in what you are doing. It might be something that nobody quite understands what it is, why you're doing it. And endurance, physical endurance. I could go on for about 25 minutes in the new church of Love True, okay? But I'm not. I'm going to do this. I'm on day 1075. We are on day 1075 of pulling and pushing people out of darkness and depression. So I go to weird places or non-weird places, non-weird times. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about us. It's about everybody. I have never met a person that has ever not struggled. Period. I'm 55 years old. I've seen the horrors of the world. I've had to take lives. I've played professional football. I've sold insurance. I've worked at Walmart. I've done a lot of different things in my life that have brought me to the conclusion and the reality that we are all imperfectly perfect. And pardon the expression, but shit happens. Okay? It happens. But if we can look to one another, okay, this is a great engine to look to one another and to help our teens realize that you're imperfect as well as a parent. They're imperfect, but perfect in the way and who they are. That's important. Perfect in who they are. It's day 1075. You can either join me. It's 2018, so we're going to do 18 push-ups. You can either join me on the floor, or you can do Rise Up, Love True push-ups. Okay? The Church of Love True. All right? Okay? All right, here we go. So who's going to count? You count?
I'll count it off.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So
Let's do this, everybody. We're going to vote.
All right, here we go. Wait till everybody's ready. Come on, get the arms out. Ladies, gentlemen. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I know this is going to be successful. Okay, I know it. Real quickly, the reason we do push-ups, what's good for the mind? Physical activity. So just one little thing. Get them walking. Get them talking. Get them running. Sports. Anything. Running up the stairs. My love, thank you very much.